Hello, welcome back. Today we're going to go over a topic which is a little bit backwards than what most people usually do, but is very important when working in Qualtrics. And it discusses how we can add a contact from your survey and put them in your directory with workflows. Now, in most cases, when people go into their directories, they already have their contacts in place. For example, once you go into your contacts directory, you already have a contact list there where you upload contacts into that list, and then your contacts already exist, and then you send surveys to them. But in this case, we're working a little bit backwards where we don't have our contact information, but instead we get that information and then put it into a contact list for further access later. Now here's how we're going to go about doing that. So once you head into the survey, the first thing you're going to want to do is ask questions which are relevant information that you want to have attached to the contact. Like for example, their name, their email address, phone number, maybe the department if it's an employee or something like that. And then once you have all this saved, for fields which aren't default fields like email address and phone number, you're going to want to save it as embedded data in your survey flow. So in this case, something like name, I want to save that as embedded data and pipe it in from a survey question. And then same thing with, I'll just keep them in the same block. And then I believe the other one was department. And once again, I'll pipe it in from the survey. Perfect, then I can apply this and I'll be good to go there. Then something else I'll do is after I finish adding those embedded data fields, what I'll do next to actually get the contact information from the survey into the contact list is head to the workflows, create a new workflow, started when an event is received, survey response here, newly created responses, I'm gonna finish there. Add a task, and then the task we're going to look for in this case is an XM directory task. This one right here with a sort of paper airplane in the purple box. And then this guy is how we're actually going to go about adding the contact to the list. So with this task, you can either distribute a survey or add something to your XM directory. This will be discussed in a later video. But in this case, we're going to add a contact to an XM directory. So perfect, then I can choose my list. And then choose this list here, my test list. And then this first name field, I'm gonna leave that blank. Email address, I can pipe that in from a survey question. What's your email address? Phone number, I can also type this in from a survey question. Add some more embedded data. Call this a name. Pipe that in from a survey question as well. Close out of this, and then I should be good to go. I have email address, phone number. Oh, and then there was one more field I did add called department. And then I can pipe that in from that last question. Perfect. And then once I save that, I'll be good to go there. Now I'll call this adding contacts to directory. Awesome. So that's good. And then if I go to the survey, I'm going to republish this with my recent changes. Copy this link. Now let's do a new incognito window and let's take this. So that submitted without a problem. Now let's go take a look at that workflow and make sure that everything ran without a problem. So in the workflows tab, I'm going to go to the run history. I'm going to refresh. It might not have run just yet. Alright, seems like it took a bit of time, but the workflow did end up running correctly. This adding context to directory succeeded with no problem. And then what we're going to do now is we're going to go back to the survey, make sure the data processed okay, and then head to the contact list itself to take a look and make sure that this person got put in the contact list. So let's head over to the directories. I'm going to put this on pause as I navigate to that list, and we'll take a look to see what's inside. Alright, now I'm looking at Declan's test list. I'm heading inside, and then as we expected, this email1@gmail.com from the survey with this embedded data field of phone number 123456778 and this department of test department and name of Declan all pulled through as expected. Now once again, to recap, the way in which you're going to go about doing this is first you head into your survey, you make sure you have questions which identify the person who you want to add to your contact list, add non-default fields as embedded data in your survey flow, head to your workflows, add a new workflow that is based on a survey response and an XM directory task. Then, once you configure the XM directory task, you're going to want to pipe in the relevant information from those questions into each of these different fields. And then once you save that and then run the survey with new information that's collected from the survey, this information will populate into a list of your choice in the directory. Hope that clarifies things. If you guys have any additional questions or concerns or anything else you want to go over, please feel free to reach out in the comment section below. Always happy to clarify anything. Hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day, and I look forward to seeing you again in the next video.